the, oh. What if I'm the evil queen for Halloween? Yeah. So Halloween is right around the corner, and by right around the corner, I mean it's like October 8th right now. But I was trying to think of Halloween costumes that are budget friendly because I'm a college student and my friends want to go to like 4 different parties and they're all getting different costumes for all those different parties. I am balling on a budget. We're already doing a group costume that is pop stars. I've been assigned Olivia Rodrigo, which I have none of the stuff for, but I'm trying to think of budget-friendly things for other costumes. So I think one costume I was gonna do was either Wendy and just get like a blue dress, but then just do like a blue bow in the back, or be Captain Hook and just get like a red corset, maybe a little eye patch moment, be a hook. The hook is probably a bit much. Or I had this idea because I saw someone online do Tim Burton character makeup, which is basically like you use contour to hollow out your face in ways that you look like a Tim Burton character. So what I could do is just get like a black cute little dress with like maybe a little black corset and just some black boots, something very simple, low effort, like budget friendly, but then just do the makeup and hair to look spooky-ooky. So I'm not very good at makeup, but I thought that I would try it with you ahead of time to see how it goes, to see if it's even something I can do. Maybe don't use this as a tutorial because I don't think it's gonna be good or helpful, but if you'd like, you do you. Should I make tea? Peach honey flavored. It's quite good. I did a little more research. I got some more inspo pics going. This is also very limited supplies because the only makeup I brought to college was like, what the freak is happening back here? The only makeup I brought to college was my everyday makeup. So good thing Tim Burton makeup is a lot of contour because I do have that. Usually I would conceal like acne and then here, but I'm not sure where exactly I'm supposed to be concealing and contouring because I think under my eyes need to be dark. That's all we got. That's what we're working with. So I ended up just putting concealer on acne and problem spots, not under my eyes or my T-zone or anything like that. I was yapping to you guys about God knows what. But this was also me realizing that I forgot to bring any type of primer or foundation to college. So I would recommend that, but what you see is what you get. Okay. I just looked at my reference photo and I think I know the contour pattern I have to follow. I think I'm just gonna go in with that. Like the only other palettes I have are this. I have this, but I mean like we have that shade. So I think, okay, I have one option for contour and it's this. So we're just gonna pack it on. Like you carve out and then go around the chin. Oh my God, pray for me. So with a heavy heart and a heavier hand, I got to work. I definitely realized later in the process that you should go more under your chin, and definitely if you have a darker contour, almost more like a black, I would recommend that because this was almost a little too warm toned for my face. So I kind of have to carve out my nostrils. I guess I'm going with this little like skin tea brush. So I basically went in and made 2 slopes down the sides of my nose. You want the middle of your nose to look really small. And then definitely carry that up to your eyebrows, which I did later. There's the close-up. You just kind of bridge right across your nose. And then this is me kind of expanding my nostrils. I slowed it down right here for you guys so you can see. But you basically just take that shape of your nostril and extend it up. Then that purple color I went back in with and basically darkened everything because I realized the contour was looking way too orange. So I went back in, deepened it all up, and then just buffed everything out. This is where I got mad imposter syndrome and thought I looked like a monkey. So be gentle in the comments. Okay, believe it or not, I think we're on the right track. The nose just looks so... Is that just my nose? New brush alert. I can't even look at myself. Going back in with that brown contour shade, we're gonna like make ourselves look crazy. Wow, I'm really good at explaining things. Man, I was kind of going through it, but I basically went back and deepened up the inner corner of my eye with that brown shade. I went under my eye as well just to kind of hollow them out. I even went back with a little bit of red and that purple shade just to deepen everything up. I also kind of cleaned up my nose with a Q-tip and some makeup remover to make it really sharp. Next, I went ahead and tackled the eyebrows. If you know the Tim Burton character style, you know that the ends of the eyebrows kind of swoop up, and then the middle of the eyebrow kind of has a little tuft of hair that's detached from the rest. That's what I'm trying to recreate right here. Spoiler alert, I did end up doing this makeup on Halloween, and for that I actually used black eyeliner and an even deeper, like dark brown eyeliner pencil, but here I just used eyeshadow because it's all I had. But I would definitely recommend finding the darkest color you can really to make the eyebrows pronounced. Yeah, that's me attempting to draw individual hairs with eyeliner. Didn't turn out the best. I caved. I had to give myself forehead contour. I don't know if it's Tim Burton accurate, okay, but it's Haley approved. I just couldn't look at myself anymore. Like the forehead was really the problem. So now I'm gonna go in and widen the eyes. Kresberg. And pack it right in our waterline. So for actual Halloween, I did end up just getting a white eyeliner pencil. Would recommend. This method was borderline eye infection. It was not fun. If you wanted a good tutorial, you wouldn't still be here. Oh, is that good? That's kind of good. Is that good? Okay, so next I tackled lashes. I ended up on the inner corner doing a little black eyeshadow, but I didn't do that on the day of because I didn't love it. But I basically did my top lashes like normal, and then my bottom lashes, I did a ton of mascara and then went in with little tweezers to kind of clump the eyelashes together, so it kind of created more of a baby doll effect instead of wispy separated lashes. I did add a little bit more like purplish red right under my eyes, and I'm actually deepening up this line again with more purple. It might seem crazy, but she did it in the video and it actually helped and made everything look a lot more skeleton-y. This time I'm not going to blend this way at all. I'm kind of going to leave that crisp and I'm going to blend back in. This is probably the most chaotic tutorial you've ever seen, and for that I do apologize. Bold, big, better than Barbie. So I'm going to line the lips. Oh god. So if I had a darker color, I probably would have used that, but I ended up just going lining with a dark nude color and then doing a little concealer on the inside to make it brighter. Honestly, I thought this would turn out a lot worse than it actually did. And I'm kind of thinking that maybe now I do this for one of the days of Halloween because it's cost effective. Like, I already own all this makeup. I think it might work. So I will update you because you're probably going to see all my Halloween costumes anyway. And she was right. Fast forward about a month. This is the Thursday before Halloween. I'm going to show you guys some of the behind the scenes clips and how I got ready for my other costumes. This makeup I didn't do until actual Halloween, and I changed a couple things, so I will catch you up to speed. But say hi to Ellie. This is us getting ready in my dorm for our little pop star moment. Okay, vlog. It's not college eve. It's Halloween Eve.
Hi.
Who are you going as tonight?
I'm going as Sabrina Carpenter. This is the shirt I have yet to put on in my outfit, but this is the top I'm wearing.
Yes, so cute, so baby doll.
Yeah, I'm not completely ready yet, but we're getting there slowly.
This is the makeup we're working with. I tried to do a wing, don't make fun of me. I did my best. And I'll show you the fit with everyone else later. Go.
Hey, Brittany.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Whoa. Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, look at her go.
Yes.
Oh, I'll go. Wait, what am I doing?
Oh, look at
I
her.
am Chapel.
Oh, I didn't know. Wow.
Really?
Oh.
Introduce myself.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kesha.
Yes. So this is the final Amazon costume strung together. Ignore the stain on my shirt. I ran out of Tide pens, but aren't my friends so pretty? Fast forward to night 2. She's been birdified. That was the final makeup, and I got like no videos of this night for whatever reason, but here are the pics. Which brings us to the final night. I'm going as a pirate, and I'm currently getting ready in my dorm. So I thought I'd just show you guys really quick how I'm doing my hair. What I want are like kind of waves, so when I brush those out, there'll be waves. But let me show you how I do it. I take a little piece, and I'm using my iron with a clamp. I already sprayed heat protectant, but I alternate which way the curl goes. So I'll show you both. So first, I'm gonna start this way. And what I do to give it more of like a tight twisted effect, which when you brush it out is going to make more of a wave, is you duck under the curl. So I'll show you what I mean. So I have half my hair on the braille right now, and then I'm just going to click it down a little like that, wrap a little more up, and then I'm going to duck under, which means to go like this and just let it off, and that twist in the hair right there is what's gonna make it like that tighter curl. So then I'm doing the bottom half, twist it up, duck under like that, and then I like to slide it off the end so they're straight. And then when you let it go, it makes it curl like this. So now to make it look more natural, I alternate. So last time I did away from my face, now I'm gonna do it towards my face. I'm gonna put the clamp on the back side of my hair, like that. So I curl away from my face. So I take it halfway, curl. Also, doing this method and starting it halfway up your head helps to distribute the heat so your ends aren't getting fried while the top is still loose. Hold for a couple seconds. Clamp a little more hair on there. And then you duck under, clamp the rest of the hair on there, and then duck under. And if you want extra twisty, you just duck it under a couple more times before you let it rotate off. And that's what you get. So I basically did this for the rest of my head. When I got to that last top section, I did the curls away from my face, and I did them a little more normally so they stayed larger just to help frame the face better. But if you're doing this for the first time, definitely do it without heat, without your iron actually plugged in, just to be safe. But if you guys want more hair tutorials, I love doing hair. I've taught so many people how to curl hair. I braid hair all the time, and I'd love to do a better tutorial. I'll give you guys a good one, but let me know if that's something you're interested in. So that's what it should kind of look like once you're done curling before the real magic happens. So now I'm breaking apart the curls so they don't look like weird little spirals but waves. This is where a lot of people fumble. I actually went and put some hair oil on my hands because what you don't want to happen is you don't want the curls to get puffy. So I would avoid brushing your hair. I would just gently finger comb it. What I did was I flipped my head upside down and shook it at the roots so they break up a little bit, and then I just went in individually and broke apart little curls so to not accidentally make the hair poofy but just more separated and natural looking. I feel like it's perfect for like a pirate or a mermaid or anything of that nature because she just looks tousled. Okay, braid time. So I ended up doing 5 little braids in my head. Here's one slowed down to show you guys. But basically what I did is I wanted the braids to look fluffy and not super neat. So I would braid a little bit, and then like I'm showing you guys right here, I'd go in and kind of just scrunch my fingers to loosen up the braid a little bit and make it look more pancaked. Then instead of a rubber band, I'd put a clip at the bottom and really get in there and pull it apart, just so it looks fluffy and tousled and nice and large, even though there's not that much hair in the braid. That's me doing my whole head. And guys, not to toot my own horn, but I was getting compliments on my hair all night. So this is such a fun look. It's super easy and it looks great.
I'm a mouse. I'm Edna mode. I'm a pirate. I'm Indiana Jones. Wonder Woman.
But here's some pictures from the night. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you all had a super fun and safe Halloween, and I'll see you next time. Love ya.